ChemEng interview at Loughborough, coming right up. Hey there, welcome to ChemEngWeekly. The undergraduate admissions process for chemical engineering applicants to University of Loughborough contains an interview, but what exactly does this comprise of? And more importantly, how can you succeed at it? To answer these exact questions, we prepared this video with the help of two successful offer holders from the University of Loughborough who very graciously have given up their time to help with the research of this video. So in this video we'll be covering what exactly the University of Loughborough Chemical Engineering interview is, what it comprises of, and how to best prepare for it. So ensure that you watch the video until the end to get all the information. And without much further ado, let's get right into it. First of all, the nature of the interview. In years gone by, the Loughborough Chemical Engineering interview used to be in person. However, for the past 2 years it has been online, and there is little guidance on whether it will be online or in person moving forward. So in this video we'll be covering both online and in-person interviews. However, they both tend to follow the same kind of format whether you're online or in person, with the in-person interview often having an additional interview alongside it, but the same questions are asked in both the first in-person interview and the online interview. The interview is half an hour long and generally does not contain any technical questions about chemical engineering or chemistry or maths. The questions to expect are usually as follows. What is chemical engineering? Why do you want to study chemical engineering? Why do you want to study chemical engineering at Loughborough? And why did you take your chosen A-levels or pre-university qualifications? They also tend to ask you about your personal statement, with any questions focusing directly on what you have mentioned, and any technical questions they do ask tend to be straightforward or as a derivative from your personal statement. Next, how to best prepare for your interview. On the technical side, although both the candidates I spoke to and the admissions team at Loughborough have assured us that no revision is necessary, it doesn't hurt to do some quick run-throughs through some AS level maths such as algebra, just to give you a little bit of preparation in case something does come up. The best websites to use for this would be Physics and Maths Tutor and alevelmathsrevision.com. For the best way to prepare for the other general questions, we have a video already prepared on this called The Best General Interview Advice, which is in the iCard now, as well as in the description, so do ensure that you check this out. Finally, what does the in-person interview consist of? So the in-person interview usually consists of exactly the same things as the online interview, with a twist. The interview is not actually on its own, but as part of a discovery day lasting usually a whole day in Loughborough. You'll be typically invited to have a tour of the campus so you get a feel for what chemical engineering at Loughborough is all about, as well as having a lunch before having the final interview. And with the interview there can be a second part to it as well, which is a group laboratory interview. In this interview you typically have a professor take you and a group of around 4 through a chemical engineering laboratory experiment and get you to mention what you can observe and why you think certain things are happening. Again, we have been reassured that there is no need for revision for this, so the best way to prepare for this is just have a look at some experiments that you've seen been done in chemical engineering before and freely express your thoughts about what you think is going on. This is not so much a test of your understanding, but how good you are at observing things and how you can communicate within the group, as well as whether you let others take the lead for you or you lead yourself by example. However, this is part of the discovery day and therefore may not actually occur within every interview since they might not be able to accommodate everyone within this set of style. All in all, the best of luck to everyone who has their interview coming up. Thank you for watching the video. Be sure to like it if you enjoyed it and leave your comments and suggestions down in the comment section below. Don't forget to follow us on our social media channels, and if you click on the on-screen cards now you can watch another one of our videos. Click on the centre card to subscribe, and don't forget to share this video if you found it useful. Further information can be found in the description, and thank you very much.